You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
You better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit, but you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
You
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit, but you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
You
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit, but you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
You
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Hey,
Activate.
hey,
Activate. Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit, but you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
You
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit, but you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always
Hi. Hello, everyone. OMG. Shout out to MJ for becoming a member. Yay, welcome. Shout out to is it Donine? Donine? Oh, I'm saying that right. I love you. Welcome to the gang. I love you guys. Welcome back to my show, the Sean Everywhere Show. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. So we're going to be going live again, okay, in a few short hours, all right? I'm going to need you guys' help, all right? We're going to be voting. Going to have the link, okay? Yes, okay? we're going to be doing that. All right. So if you guys could join me later, we're going to go live about, I don't know what we're going to talk about, but we're going to talk about something. And while we're talking about that, we're also going to be voting. Okay. So I would love if you guys could come and join me and vote. Yeah. The person's Black. I feel like I get to say that because, yeah. So I would love if you guys could join me. Please. So we'll come back. We'll do a little roasting, gagging. Have a little fun. A little girl talk. If you will. And and we'll be doing some voting. And I'm a girl. So please come back later. We'll be a few short hours. I'm going to schedule it right after we're done with this live, so you guys can have a better time frame of when we're going to be going live. And I'm a girl. So I love you guys. Welcome back to my show. The title says Kendrick Lamar says Drake is gay. Absolutely. Justin Bieber's child trauma brought on by Usher and Diddy parties. And I'm a girl. So we're going to talk about that. We absolutely are. We started talking about it yesterday, and there was certain information that I told you guys that if there's a birthday in the chat, happy born day, allegedly. Okay, I feel like it's enough. Happy birthdays. I feel like that was plenty. Is it you? Is it you? Because I totally care. So is it you? Are you the Alicia? Are you the Alish? Is it you, Alish? Is it you? Are you is it you? Is it you, girl? Don't get quiet now. Hurry up. Is it you? Hurry up, Alicia, girl. Oh my God. You wrote quick in the chat that it was your day. Don't want to not claim it now. Happy born day, girl. Thanks for ruining my show. Thanks. Is that what you're thinking today? Like, I'm gonna go ruin Sean's show. Let me make it about me. You see all these happy birthdays? We don't even know if we fully like you. While all y'all is sitting here in the chat, say happy birthday to Alicia. I hope we like her. Do we like her? Let me check. Let me check the temperature. Do we like her? Friend or foe? Friend or foe? She cute, but I mean, that's beside the point. Okay, she passed the cute test. She passed that. That's fine. But okay, look at y'all. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Look at Emerald talking about yes. We like her. Don't do that. Look at Melissa like, yeah, we like her, Sean. Don't do that to her. Don't do that to her. Trust and say, look, Sean, Tara's like, she cool. So okay, Alicia, girl. Happy allegedly born day, girl. You ain't coming from no birth certificate or nothing. And we don't got no balloons. And we ain't get no cake. We ain't do none of it. Happy born day, girl. This how we say happy birthday, girl. We shady as when we say happy birthday, girl. But we love you, girl. We love you. Yeah, I love you too, girl. Look at her. Just came here, just made it about her. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. And I'm a girl, low key. You supposed to be telling these people what to do, girl. Girl, let them know how I go, girl, low key, like girl. And I'm a girl, so y'all, absolutely, y'all tried it. So yeah, happy born day, girl. Now Kendrick Lamar. Ooh, let's get into this. I've been real quiet. They coming for him and I'm a girl, and I gotta find that shit up there, Roy. Ooh, girl, let's pull this up, girl. Ooh, girl. I can wait to talk about that. So, Kendrick Lamar. Wait a minute. Okay, well, we'll get to Kendrick. We'll get to him. Well, we'll get to the other hot topics too, because there's other hot topics that I want to talk about. Okay. So let's get into this first. How about, ooh, let me pull this up. Ooh, ooh, y'all know I'm about to go in. Ooh, I'm about to go in. Ooh, we're gonna get to Justin in the end, y'all. We're gonna close the show out with Justin and I'm a girl because it's a lot of tea. So, y'all, Saucy Big Backer done broke up with Zell, no swag. Zell stealing swag. Zell scam for coins and outfits, swag, and I'm a girl. Done broke up. So look at him, just sweating. Why is he sweating? And pig, how's you sweating sitting down? Oh my God, you not even doing nothing. Why is he sweating? Like a pig in a blanket. What is he sweating for? I just noticed that. Look at him, y'all. What is he sweating for? Oh my God. Was it a lot walking up to sit down, girl? It's that outfit. It's that outfit, and I'm a girl. So Saucy Big Backer, and I'm a girl, breaks up with Zell was on OnlyFans swag, girl. He said it's over with Zell was way more invested than ours. Okay. Now, of course, he was more invested than you was because you had the money. Duh. Duh, you know that with your fat ass. You know the reason he was more invested in this situation because you have been taking care of him. Saucy Big Backer. Ooh, don't be annoying. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. You was paying for all of the Uber Eats. You was buying all the weed. You was taking the order 40s. And I'm a girl. Duh. Duh. So that you was paying for everything. Okay, Saucy Big Sugar Daddy Backer. And I'm a girl. I said, your sugar baby's 35 gross. How's your sugar baby older than you? I'm like, Saucy gross. Yeah, you're supposed to have a 22-year-old something, a 23-year-old something. And I'm a girl. How Dre man finer than yours? And I'm a girl. So yeah. I'm like, what's going on here? So now they done broke up on the show. They done showed them break up like we care. Let's get into that. Let's get into us not caring about anybody that get in the bed with Saucy Big Backer. Okay? We don't care about his love life. Like at all. That showed on Zeus. Saucy Big Backer. Remember when you did that show on Zeus? And I'm a girl. We're rolling red. And I'm a girl. And no one cared. And I'm a girl. We still very so much don't. Yeah, we don't care nothing about this breakup. Both of y'all was gross. So yeah, we honestly, I said, why is they showing why is this in front of me, Lord? So yeah, we really don't care, girl. Zell, the thief, the scammer, he felt like, and I'm a girl, that y'all felt, I guess, sad for him. Y'all felt bad for Zell ain't got no real job swag. We really don't care about that either. And I'm a girl. Zell, you deserve to get dumped. You absolutely did because you wasn't bringing nothing to the table but charges. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Remember when you had to make him heard out the club because you know he don't want to fight. He don't want to fight. You know, and then the security had tipped you upside down, had you in the air commander up by your legs. And I'm a girl. And Saucy out of the club, and I'm a girl. The stampede. She's gonna hate me. So and I'm a girl. Remember? You remember it? You remember it. You remember it. And then Saucy Big Backer, because that was the first time he had ran in yours. So you got him running and like, yeah, he no, you forcing exercise and all of that. Don't do that. The only time he want to exercise is when he twerk. That's it. And that's on period. So yeah, he's from Miami. And I'm a girl. So yeah. we don't care nothing about this. Zell, please get rid of them dreads. You 35, okay? They done been dipped and dyed for so long. Then you got the nerve to try to curl them and stuff like that's cute. Curling like they stink. Like imagine having funky curls and like thinking that's cute. Like the mildew curls and them dreads. Like girl, you still smell like chlorine. So yeah, please get rid of them dresses. Val, growl. And I'm a girl. And then Saucy Big Backer, I mean, breaking up with, him, I get it, pimping ain't easy. Yes. But Saucy Big Backer, this make him feel good, like breaking up with you because look at him. Okay. This fullback, this look here. This wide receiver is not being chose. He absolutely is not. So do not let him try to break your spirit, okay? People shaped like him do this all the time. They release people back like y'all back into the wild and whatnot, and then try to make it look like because what's on them like the because he be running around in these lyrics trying to be one of the city girls, lying, and whatnot, talking about all his songs and all of that, but you ain't got no money there. So we know that he was fitting the bill, that y'all was going out to eat, and when you put the charge card in the thing, it says Saucy Big Backer on the card, and I'm a girl, he was giving you his cards before y'all had went out and stuff like that, so that you didn't look broke. Like he needed you, like when y'all would go hang out with Erica Mena, them, and all of that stuff, and I'm a girl, he'll let you take one of his rush cards. And with one of the rush cards, he put a certain amount on there, a max, and I'm a girl, so you can only buy certain things. So when you go out, it didn't make you because they didn't want you. He like his lyrics and all of these songs, he's trying to make it look like he doing this and he doing that, which is mighty weird because Zell, you was on OnlyFans, and with you being on OnlyFans, don't get me wrong, you were a top, so I will give you that. At least you got that. Literally, at least you have that little piece of dignity left, and I'm a girl. You did top. I will give. You did top. It was still boring. You did top. I've only watched it once, so I'll let you know it was trash, but it was okay. I mean, whatever. So when you go there, we know that you ain't got no coin. You literally try to make a living off of being on OnlyFans, and you were like banging, and you were not using any protection. So I'm going to assume when you were over there with Saucy Big Backer, he was being raw dogged as well. You guys are all again gross. So yeah, we don't care nothing about this breakup. Don't let him make you feel some type of way like he could do better. Type of situation. He really cannot. You are the third OnlyFans porn star that he has dated. So we already know when he cruising where he cruise. So here flip. I mean, so Saucy, please stop making it seem like you find a man off of social media, girl. Ain't nobody walking up to you hollering at you. Stop it. So and I'm gonna go. I mean, you just cut it out, Saucy. Please stop walking around. You gotta stop. Like you literally walk around like you Carisha. You have a beard. Like you're not Carisha. Like stop. Please stop thinking that. Absolutely not. Ugh, I'm gonna need you to look like in the mirror for real, and I'm a girl. Because look at who you're breaking up with. Look at who you're breaking up with. Yeah. That ain't Diggy Simmons sitting across from you. Saucy Big Backer. And anybody cute sitting across from you. Like this. Don't nobody want Zell, girl. That's why you was all the infidelity was really coming from you. Because don't remember what this nigga. Yeah, he all yours. And I'm a girl. It's the audacity, and I'm a girl. So but yeah, gross. We don't care about this. Please, Mona Scott, look at here. Look at here, love it, flip flop. The last time y'all had a gay couple on y'all show, they were cute. Christian Milan, and what was the other one name? Oh, he was fine. Lord, he was fine. The last time you did real good, Mona Scott Scammer Young. Mona Scam Young. Girl, you did a good job the first time around because Christopher Milan is cute. And what was the other boy? Oh God, what was that? He was so cute. Y'all did a good job because that was an attractive couple. What the fuck is this? Mona, what the fuck is this? Is it that bad? out there in these reality streets. Grill. La. So yeah, gross. Move right along. Yeah, we don't care nothing about them. We don't care nothing about that. Let's get into my girl Britney. Now they say my girl Britney that she may be broke. Ooh, Britney girl. Ooh, Britney girl. Ooh, Britney girl. Here she go. Look, y'all. They say Britney may be going broke out. And I saw this. I was like, oh my god. So it says neighbors, it's no secret Britney Spears has been living pretty freely since her conservatorship was ended. But Brit may need someone to step in because this is apparently burning through her coins. According to TMZ TV sources, told the site that Brit had about 60 million in the bank when her conservatorship ended, but the number has significantly dropped due to her excessive spending habits. She frequently visits French Polynesia and stays at the Brando, and she drops about $1 million from private jets, hotel staff, etc. She goes every month or two. What's wrong with this, though? What's wrong with this? Let her go. What's wrong with her about the like? She can go a little piece of bro. Now she might have to end up girl. If you like the Polynesian girl, you might as well just gonna get you a little villa over that Britney girl. That's all I say. If you want to go over there with some knives and in the Polynesian, I'm a girl. You might just want to stay over there, girl. Okay. But if she spend all her money up so the what? Better than her daddy. Like I don't give a good goddamn if it's $1 million a trip. So she got it. If she having fun, that's all that matter. Y'all done stole this girl childhood. Now y'all want her adulthood too? No. If she blowing money, oh well, she made it. Okay? Now Britney is my girl. So it's nothing for me to put her on tour real quick. I can get her a little Vegas residency. And my girl. And we can make a good 26 to 38, 39 million. Like, so what? We could get it back if we want it. We're partying, yeah. Yeah. That's what y'all not about to do. Okay? Ooh, I did it again. Like, yeah, no, we're gonna, if we about to be broke letter, we'll be all right. We got credit cards. We got credit cards. Why Britney can't be a little piece in debt? It's all right. It happens to the best of them. Y'all just want her to get back under that damn conservatorship. No. Because now all y'all houses and y'all noticing that y'all houses and shit is vanishing and all of that because y'all ain't got control of this girl money no goddamn more. Now 12 months in the year. She go to the Polynesia every other one, right? So if she's spending $1 million each time she go, so the what? She got 60 of them. So as long as she'll go for 60 days, then she'll be all right. And I'm a girl. So I'm just like, yeah, so? I'm like, no, it's given that y'all cars is over there getting repoed and all of that stuff. Y'all sitting in together thinking about. That's what it's given. Y'all tried it. Now don't worry. Why y'all counting him? How the y'all know? Okay, damn, get out of her pocket. Get all out her bra. Y'all got y'all damn nerve. How y'all counting that hard? Because this ain't nothing but the people that used to have a conservatorship over my girl. Y'all watching my girl that goddamn hard. Y'all know this is 60 mil almost going. She keep it up like this. There ain't gonna be nothing left when we get her back. We gotta cut her off before it get too low. Girl, it's nothing. Britney could get ooh, I did it again. She could do a tour. Greatest hits to me. She could get she could do the spear thing, the new dome that they got down there. She can make it back. She's worth millions. And did she get all her motherfucking money from that damn book? Where that's at? Don't worry about Britney. Y'all can back the up. Now we don't work too hard to get this damn girl free. Y'all ain't locking her up again. There y'all go. Find a reason for her to be crazy. Y'all so damn happy when y'all seen her with them knives. They just oh my God, get over there now. Y'all was so damn happy. The knife sales went up with them people. They said, ooh, they sent her a box of complimentary one. They said, girl, juggle them, girl. Because we done sold a million knives. Since she done hit that little 16 count with them. And I'm my girl. Gay. So she could be an ambassador for this knife company. I call this knife company real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna need you motherfuckers to sign Britney a $3 million check right now. If y'all ever want to see her dance with them knives again. And none my girl. Now y'all got y'all nerve. Y'all trying to it's almost broke. How do you know? You still talk to her bank? For what? Yeah. Y'all can leave her alone. She's worth $1 billion. And she hasn't touched the stage. She ain't did nothing in years. Okay? So you best believe if Britney decides to do anything, okay, the gays got their credit cards like this. Just like Madonna. She like the baby Madonna. Just like Madonna. Madonna making millions right now on tour. Britney would be the same way. Absolutely. Yeah. The gays got their credit card out right now, okay? And then the teenage girls, they used to, teenage girls when she was out, and now grown women, they all got their cards out too. They ready to support anything Britney do. Britney going on a world tour, it's selling out. Okay? She is a highly anticipated artist. People have not seen her in years, and she has a diehard fan base. Look at what they did to get her free from the fans freed her from that conservatorship. The fans did that. Documentaries, all of that stuff being made. Free Britney, save Britney. We don't play about her. So she'll be fine. I'm like, why do, oh my God, she only had 60 million in the bank. So what? That's what she had in the bank. She ain't even sold nothing yet. That much stuff she could auction off of hers that belongs to her. The infamous VMA costume and so much other stuff. Her her Oops, I Did It Again video outfit. All type of stuff. That she ain't even auctioned nothing off yet. So like the girl is worth billions, honestly. And she didn't know if she performed, came out with another album, stuff like that. Britney was an actress, and she did wonderful in the movies that she did. Very soft actress. She was a believable actress. Now there's all type of stuff she could do. Even cameos, she can make millions of dollars doing. Like y'all are out of y'all rabbit. That's why y'all were ciphering the money out of her for so long, because you knew what she's worth. You knew this. Y'all know how much this woman is worth. That's why y'all want it back on her. So y'all start forcing her to do stuff again. Oh, yeah, we're going to force her to go on tour. We're going to force her to do this. We're going to force her to do that. She's going to go on this talk show and that talk show. And blah, 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 blah. She's going to sign this brand and do this. Man, just like she never had this is the first time she's actually been free. Like, let her be free. If she blowing the money, so what? Y'all just mad that y'all not blowing it. That's the problem. Because it's the people from her conservatorship, her old one, they're the ones that have an issue with it. People connected to her father, and stuff like that. So it's like, no, leave her alone. Leave Britney alone. What's she doing? She ain't hurt nobody. Okay, she's spending excessively. This is the same stuff they were saying about Wendy Williams. Oh, she's spending. No, what the thing about this is, what it's giving is, I'm just telling y'all the truth. What I really think. People like Wendy, people like Britney, and others, they have too much money, right? Our nation, our country is in a shit ton of debt, right? So if our country does not have the money and gold to pay the countries and whatnot that we owe, ones that we have treaties with and whatnot, and those treaties can be broken at any time. Some of them are already been broken because we ain't paid up. Why do Americans think that these banks actually have their money? Wendy Williams being thrown on a conservatorship, Britney Spears being thrown on a conservatorship. These are very rich people that are being thrown on conservatorships. The conservatorships give someone and places them in their lives that has control over their finances and things in that nature, right? So they're basically put on an allowance, given an allowance through their conservators. So it's only so much money that they are allowed to spend. So it's easier to make it so that they're not actually, because the bank clearly doesn't have the money that they have. So you have 30, 40 million, 50, 60 million in the bank, but the bank altogether only has like 3 million in it. So when it's time for you to spend your money, you see this balance that you have $60 million, right? But you go to try to take out 3 million. Oh no, that's too much money. You can't take that out. You got to this, you got to that. You got to go through this person and that person. Blah, 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 blah. You know, all this stuff is just like, but it's my money. You can't even take out a certain amount of money out the bank without the IRS being alerted. Why? My money. Why are you being alerted about what the I'm doing with my money? It's mine. Belongs to me. So that's why you have these people like Wendy, like my money, anger, because she's literally being told what she knows that she has a lot of money. So it's like, it doesn't matter that I was spending how much on me and my son eating Uber Eats and all that shit. I could afford it. She's not crazy when she's saying that. She's telling the truth. And it's the same thing with Britney Spears. When she tried to do certain things and tried to buy certain things and whatnot, then all of a sudden she's unwell and she's this and she's that and blah, blah, blah. She cut her hair, all of that, put her in a conservatorship. No, because she's spending money that she has, but the people that she gave it to don't. Okay? So when I say free Wendy Williams, that's why I say that, because the woman's not lying. She's not. It's sad. And Wells Fargo is the enemy. How the are you? Is this woman battling with a fucking bank? I'm like, how is this even possible? Like, why is this even a thing? You got my money, run it. What are you talking about? But then you look, and if you actually look into these banks, a lot of them are foreclosing. A lot of them have been misusing funds of the clients. You know, so they diddly daddling with your money. You know, they're borrowing your money without you even knowing. Because when it's time for you to take it, so you got 30, 40 million dollars in the bank, 50, 60, 100, 300, 400, 500. So you go to switch banks. If they don't have your money, why you think they're not letting you switch? Wendy Williams was switching from Wells Fargo because that's what I'm saying. Why would she beef with this bank when she could just go to another one? She tried. She tried to switch to another bank. But why would Wells Fargo just allow, and I'm just saying allegedly, why would they allow her to go to another bank if they don't have the money to give? So we don't have your 30, 40, 60, 70, 80 million dollars to just write you a check to give to you so that you can, you know, we don't have it. We don't have that much money in our bank. Like we because, you know, banks borrow to governments and things like it's just so much, you know, that goes on. So instead, I'm gonna make you look crazy because rather that than our secret get out, you know, that we're broke, because that's how people find things like that out. How in the is it Wendy Williams' fault that the bank doesn't have any money? The same thing with Britney Spears. When she tried to move her accounts and all of that stuff and get everything away from her parents and the people that was stealing from her, all of a sudden she gets put on this conservatorship. No, it's not. It wasn't just her family. It was also people that work for banks and stuff like that. We are in debt. Legit, look it up. Look at all the countries that we owe money and whatnot. While a lot of the things that we normally would trade with certain countries, while we're not getting them, certain shipments are not happening anymore. Certain airplanes that will go to certain areas where you can get order certain things offline, you can't order them from those places no more. And stuff like that. We are like badly in debt, badly, like terrorist attack debt, 100%. Yeah, like it's bad, really bad. And people are wondering like, oh, all this war and World War III and all of that. Yeah, we the reason. A lot of these countries, that's why Biden is willing to aid certain people. And because a lot of the stuff that's happening to them is because of us, because we are allied with these people. So, and we have treaties with these people. And he knows that a lot of the reason they're getting attacked by certain people is because of us. He knows that. So he feels the need to aid. Just because you're allied with someone does not mean you have to do anything. You just have an alliance. That's it. And your alliance is with your treaty, the agreement that you have. Anything else is between you and them. That don't have anything to, somebody attacked us right now. It's not going to be many countries that stand for us because we are already at war with other ones still. Like the war is not over. It's been going on for years, So, yeah, it's not over. It's hard to be in war in multiple places. And that's kind of like us. Not only we're still in war, we're still in Afghanistan, a place like we're still there. Like that's not over, but they're sending our other troops to these people, and that's like Ukraine and here and there. Like it's yeah. So we're on like high alert of things happening. So yeah, I mean at any moment, just like certain ballistic missiles and stuff are going up, they may be coming here. Because at this point, like, yeah, it's bad. So yeah, so shout out to Britney Spears. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that this is an issue for her. I think it's an issue for her and the bank. Because Britney's spending this money and whatnot, it's going to get to the point to where the bank is literally going to have to be paying the bill when they are tied up in a bunch of other stuff. And now she's burning through this 60 million. Before it was a little bit easier to keep her, them not having her money at bay. A lot of these really rich people are the ones that the Bill Cosbys, people like, the Harvey Weinsteins, Epsteins, people like that, even Diddy. Even Diddy. Yeah, even him. So, yeah, he's definitely high on that list as well for them to either incarcerate or, make look crazy, one or the other. Absolutely. So let's get into what's next. So shout out to Britney Spears. I don't feel like what she's doing is bad. I mean, it's her money. She gets to spend how she wants to spend it. Doesn't matter if she's burning through it. She could always make more. I see if she was at a place in her life to where she truly couldn't make any more money. She can't get back on stage. All of that stuff. The girl dances 24/7. Literally, like Britney Spears is twirling around dancing all day. You don't think she can get paid for doing that on stage? She can make that money back anytime. Like it won't be a problem. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Oh wow, we got a lot of green over here. Let me shout y'all like cuckoo. Shout out to Angel Wings for becoming a member. She says, "Love you, Sean, and the mods and the plastics." Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you for becoming a member. God, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Girl. Shout out to Patty Duke for being a member for 31 months. Dang, Patty, yes, the support. Them glasses look like toupee at first glance. Who? What? Them glass. I'm trying to think of what was up. Okay, I'm trying to think of what was up. I'll figure it out. Shout out to Reshape Your Reality. Shout out to my baby Pam. Thank you so much for the super sticker, sweetheart. Now remember, Pam is the person that we're going to be voting for later. So make sure y'all come back to the show. I'm going to schedule it as soon as we get off of here. But we will be back tonight. Make sure y'all come and join us. Shout out to Jennifer Williams for becoming a member. Thank you so much. Shout out to Angela Johnson for becoming a member. Shout out to my baby Giselle for gifting 5 memberships. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Shout out to the Low Key. Low Key is totally my babes. For gifting 5 memberships as well. Thank you, ladies, so much. And shout out to Miss Josie. She for becoming a member. Y'all make sure y'all thank Giselle and thank Low Key if you were gifted a membership. Absolutely. Put some hearts, some flames in the chat. And then my girl. Absolutely. Shout out to 80s Baby. She says, thanks, Sean, for the great content. Love you. I love you too, sweetheart. And thank you for being a member for 4 months. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. So yeah. Absolutely. So Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Now, Drake has been dissing a few people, Rick Ross and so many others. But his diss to Kendrick Lamar was the long anticipated one. Everybody was waiting for Kendrick Lamar to say something because Drake even came for Kendrick Lamar's wife. So people were interested, and I know I was interested in what Kendrick Lamar would say. So it got to the point where Kendrick said nothing. Days passed, a week passed, whatnot. So we were starting to feel like, okay, well, maybe he's ignoring it. Maybe he's not going to say anything at all. And we were getting annoyed because we felt like, you should say so. Come on, Kendrick, now keep this interest and give us content creators something to content create. And I'm a girl. So Kendrick did just that. Now, Kendrick went there. Okay. When I say I loved everything about Kendrick's response to Drake, I loved everything about it. This is a rap beef. So people that thought they was about to get one of these females, shake your arse. I got the best. I think that's what y'all used to. So I think that's what you guys are used to. And Drake, when it does come to beats, I do feel like at the beginning of his career, I think he picked his selection of beats were a little better. I think over the years, Drake his beats that he raps on have become very like mediocre. Kind of expected, there's like a beat that you hear and him rap on it. It's an expected rap. One thing I like about Kendrick is how rappers were back in the day, they put their personality into their rap. You can tell that Kendrick wanted to be heard. I want you to hear every word that I'm about to say to you. I don't think that he cared about the production. He didn't care much about the beat. He just wanted to spit because that's what you do. And I think he wanted to be really clever. And the response that he had. So not only did he ride the beat, it's like he played on top of it as well. I loved his punchlines. I loved his metaphors. The sexy red line really took a lot of people. I think that's why it's being highlighted on a lot of the blogs and whatnot when he said, both lines, because this isn't a whole line right here that says on Neighborhood Talk. It says when he says innas, he says, I even hate when you say the word inna, but that's, sorry, I was making sure it's the sound wasn't playing. But that's just me, I guess. When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see 2 badges. And I'm our girl. Now, those are separate lines. He says the first line, and then he continues within his flow, and then that line comes later on within the rap. So it's like rap food. Kendrick's, it's really refreshing to hear somebody come and it's just like true hip hop, because that's what it is. It really is. It's like the old beefing days to where people will get in front of one microphone in front of each other and then just go there. Sometimes it would get really animated. Sometimes it'd be like a storytelling and whatnot, but it always led to somebody saying something really harsh and vile. Sometimes a lot of fights would happen because of battle rapping and whatnot, because of what was being said. So Kendrick really went there. I think the line that really Drake is going to take personally is when Kendrick said, what did he say? He said, I have a son to raise, but you wouldn't know nothing about that. I'm like, he totally has a son now. I'm like, his son's name is Adonis. Then I thought about it. I was like, oh. I was like, wow. Like Kendrick really went there. Like he absolutely did. He did. I loved it. I didn't want it to end. It was 6 minutes long, and I wanted it to be longer. I was like, Kendrick, why couldn't you could have gave us 8 minutes? You could have gave us 9 minutes. Like he really went there with Drake. It's annoying too when people be like, oh, can we let go of the colorism thing? No, because it's not just when it comes to females, it's a male thing too. Back when hip hop was started, it was melanated dominated. It was melanated dominated. There were really no like red boned or lighter skinned rappers that were like put to the forefront, even from like the days of like the Public Enemy, Crush Groove, all of the stuff, the Slick Rick days and all that stuff. It was more so of like men that look like me, like we were the face of it, or darker. It wasn't anybody like the LL Cool J's and stuff like that. Came later to have more so of a presence for lighter skin men and whatnot. So there is a bias, when it comes to it. It absolutely is. So I mean, you look at people like Biggie, Pac, all of them, those aren't like light-skinned dudes, like Craig Mack, he was great and everything, but he didn't compare to the Pac and the Biggies and whatnot. They definitely got buried underneath them. Like LL Cool J and Ice Cube to me are really like the pioneers, and kind of Ice-T. I would say a little bit of Ice-T too, are kind of like the pioneers, of the light-skinned men, coming forward and being able to have a face, someone that looks like them, type of situation. So with Kendrick bringing that up about Drake has always been that type of. Drake was born and raised in Canada. Okay, now let's keep it true. Right? Now, I'm not saying Canada ain't got no crimes, no hoods, no ghettos, nothing like that. But as far as I'm concerned, Drake was a child star. He was acting from a very young age, and then he landed to show Degrassi as a teenager, and was Jimmy until pretty much he turned 18. Linked up with like Young Money and Wayne and all of them, and then the rest is history, type of situation. But he's not like. That's why what he rapped about, when people are like, well, why does he always rap about love and and stuff like that? What else is he supposed to rap about? What else is he supposed to rap about? He's from Canada. Like what else is he supposed to rap about? That's why people were side-eyeing Justin Bieber. Even at times. They would be like, what is he talking about? Like when he got the hat put to the back and all of that, all his homeboys black now, all the stuff. People like, like, what's going on? Like, what is this? Like, where was that little white boy in the video? Like, where's that little white kid, cute little white boy? That everybody like, where he go? It's like, who the f is this? Tattooed up and all of this, like, who is this? So, and it was kind of like an overnight type of thing. So, yeah, Drake is the type of person that feels like he has something to prove. I mean, this isn't DeMonte coming from Ontario, Ontario, how do you say that? Ontario? Canada, or whatever, an actor. No, this is Aubrey coming from so he had a lot to prove coming into the game, because a lot of the stuff that he's talking about isn't necessarily like real. You didn't live this life that you are speaking of. Drake ain't no gangster, or nothing like, like who Drake beat up, like who's scared of Drake, like, I mean, type of situation, so yeah. It is what it is. So I think that this is going to be an interesting battle, because again, Kendrick comes from the slums. So Kendrick, like, look at here. That's why their approaches are completely different. Drake's beef with his diss track, so it's Kendrick is more commercial, like can be played on the radio, type of situation. And that's what I can appreciate about Kendrick. This is not for no radio or nothing like that. No, this is we're gonna get back at each other, but this is how you do it on a beat. A lot of y'all are used to this new like IG live, to where celebrities jump on IG like Cardi B, and other people, and they'll scream and rant, and all of that stuff about their lives, or people that they don't like. Nicki Minaj, a lot of people that will, the auto rappers and stuff nowadays will, hop on live and cuss each other out and shade each other and do stupid stuff like that. And people like Kendrick Lamar is truly keeping it in the booth. People like J. Cole truly keep it in the booth. They're not hopper on Instagrammers and spill your guts. Like they're not those type of people. They're gonna keep it in the music, keep their life as private as they can. So yeah, it's real music. I can get down with that. Drake is not giving like I'm in a battle rap. Drake is giving I'm trying to appease my peers. I'm trying to appease the people that's what it's giving. Like he's trying to win. No one truly wins a battle rap. They kind of just like go on and on and on. The only time someone wins is if you say nothing at all, or you're just not up to par. You're just it is really not like you're out of your league. Type of situation. That's like Sexy Red and Nicki Minaj doing a battle rap. You're out of your league. Like, you're out of your league. You know, that's like Lotto and Remy Ma doing a rap. You're out of your league, Lotto. You're not gonna win this. Remy is going to eat. Like, she's going to destroy you, girl. You're not ready for the shouting. You don't talk fast enough to be ready for somebody like Remy. So yeah, so some people you know, you just kind of like out of your league. And I feel like with Drake, at this point, I feel like he should stick to the Rick Ross's, you know, and stuff like that. Because with Kendrick, it's like you're out of your league. Like, Kendrick should be going back and forth with somebody like Kanye. like lyricist, you know, like, because Drake is really not giving. But I'm interested to see what he has to say next. I hope, you know, Drake rebuttals. I'm interested to, you never know, maybe he'll come with a different style this time. But what he did before, using Tupac and all of that, against Kendrick, I would get Kendrick this round. I would be like, okay, this round goes to Kendrick. What's next? Let's go. Let's go. This round goes to Kendrick though. Kendrick ate. He ate. So yeah, he absolutely did that. To me, Kanye is a lyricist. Kanye is the type of person that's going, he has a lyricist, to me, makes you think. If you catch what a person's saying right away, you know, like the JTs and the Coi Lerais and, you know, people like that, they you know, like the people that are lyricists, like, you know, like even Doja Cat, you know, a lot of stuff you got to kind of think, you know, about what she's saying. Otherwise, it could go over your head. So that's what a lyricist does. A lyricist can say stuff that, and you actually sit there and talk about it, and you're like, yeah, I'm like, I didn't even realize, you know, and then it's like they take like a basketball, that, you know, like it's like they like even Nicki, people like that, they just play with words and they just fall together. It just kind of just falls in, you know, to line, and it makes you think, you know. And Kanye's music is like that. Kanye makes you think, you know. You really have to stop. Jay-Z, you know, people like, you really have to, Biggie, you know, but it's a lot of people that if you listen to the music, if you have to like listen to it, because otherwise it'll go over your head. So but you know, like the rappers of today, the stuff, how, you know, a lot of these bros, you know, like the Lottos and, you know, the JTs and the Carishas and the Coi Lerais, and, you know, a lot of, it's like the Sexy Reds and the it's ignorant. So it's like you kind of get it immediately because it's not much being said. It's not much thought being put into the lyrics. You know, they're just talking, if you will. It's nothing that's just like, oh wow, you know, like that was lit. You know, like, yeah, I mean, they act, so even when they dissing people, it'd be so literal that you catch what they're talking about right away. You know, JT, the track, case in point, the track she just dropped, we shouldn't even know that she was talking about Sukihana. If she was talking about Sukihana, we should kind of have to piece it together. That's what I do like about Megan Thee Stallion. You really have to listen to figure out who she's talking about. The barbs be on it. So if you say and Barty Gang, you say something about one of those people, they can be right there. They can be listening real hard. So you best believe they were sitting over there listening to the JT track real hard to make sure she wasn't saying nothing. Let me make sure we don't hear no Onika hates. And I'm a girl. So if they don't hear no Onika hate, then they, you know, just they're going about their business. You know, type of situation. But with Suki, we shouldn't even know. We knew that Megan was talking about Nicki because the barbs made sure we did. The barbs made sure we knew that Megan was talking about Nicki. Okay, they put up the Megan's Law and the looky here, she's talking about Kenny. You know, all the barbs didn't play. They put a whole flow chart together and everything on the song. All the time, this horse said something about Nicki, and I'm a girl. But so we have to literally piece it together. If you didn't know Nicki and Megan had a problem with each other, and you listened to his, you probably would have had no idea what she was talking about. You know, whatnot. A lot of people didn't because of her wordplay. So not she didn't put at once. She never said Nicki's name at all. Same thing with JT. She didn't say Sukihana's name, but even Sukihana feels like she may be talking about her. That's why Sukihana added her like, can we clear this up? Can we clear it? I don't feel like JT wants to clear the air because she's talking about you. Like her flip. So yeah. So I don't feel like she want to clear it because she's talking about you like that. So yeah, so shout out to Drake, shout out to Kendrick Lamar. I'm excited to see the rebuttals. Absolutely. So yeah, allegedly in JT's track, she is coming at Sukihana. So I did see Sukihana added her and say like, hey, can we clear this up? And my girl, because people are talking about it. So like, girl, let's get this on together. So yesterday we talked about Justin Bieber. We're gonna talk about him again today. Boom. We talked about Justin, and I said this story that he said here, or the story that was said about him. Shout out to Patty Do for the Super Six. She says I'm talking about Saucy Saucy Santana. Shout out to my baby Patty Do. Thank you so much, sweetheart. So I said yesterday that there was a story from a church member of the Hillsong Church when Justin was going to the church. And they said this story about allegedly Justin, he was at a party while he was on tour, the tour that he abruptly stopped. And during that tour at this party, he was offered basically a young child, and he didn't want to do it. He was told that his career would elevate, he would go from millionaire to billionaire, and whatnot. And he did not feel comfortable doing it. He didn't want to do it. He ended up leaving the party immediately. And he said that he had heard that the child had ended up passing away. And he said that it always haunted him. Okay. So that's allegedly where all these problems and stuff in his life was coming from. Now, we did the video on Yummy before. And yesterday I was talking about how Justin was putting up pictures of like babies and stuff like that. So I'm going to pull that up quick so y'all can see what I mean when I was saying that Justin was definitely using the video Yummy to tell part of his story. I don't think it's his whole story, but I do think it is definitely part of it. Like, why would it not be? So where is it? Okay. Right here. So on Justin Bieber's Instagram, he would keep posting pictures of babies. Okay, this is why it's on my thumbnail. He would keep posting pictures of babies, and he would put hashtag yummy. Okay, it's still up on his Instagram. And people were wondering, like, why would he be doing this? But the crazy part about it is he did it every day until the song dropped. Where is that? I'm sure I have that too. He did it every day until the song dropped. Is this article? Yes. So he did it every day. So even like this picture, he put up of a baby, and he put hashtag yummy. Literally, this is Justin Bieber. Literally, Justin Bieber's account. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Hold on. Where else? Is this Twitter? I don't think this is Twitter. Yeah, right here. So every single day, this is his Instagram. Every single day, he will post a picture of a different child, and he would put hashtag yummy until the song dropped. Now, people didn't know, like, why is he doing this? Because it is disturbing. It is, isn't it? It is. It's disturbing. It would make, because even people in the comments were saying the same thing. Like, hold on, I think they have some. Or no, actually, I should go back to, because every day he was posting these pictures, and then there are people in the comments like, what is your problem? Like, I'm gonna go back to his Instagram. Yeah. So yeah. So like this person said, who made it here from TikTok video? I didn't believe it, but oh my God, it's in your face the whole time. These poor babies. And then another person said, how the F does this match the video and the lyrics? This is sick. Adrenochrome going on or something. I hate Hollywood mainstream, aka. So then they put up the lyrics. They says, yeah, you got that yummy, yummy, yum. Blah, blah, blah. He says, say on the word on my way. Yeah, babe. Yeah, babe. With the lyrics. So they're trying to figure out like, how does this, and they literally write all of the lyrics. Like, and then people are putting up pizzas for like Pizzagate, and whatnot. It's it was going down in these comments, and then they're saying like it's real. So at that point in time, there was a video that was that Justin was live on Instagram while this stuff was going on, and people were saying like, like Pizzagate and all of this stuff, and it was real. And they're saying like Justin was giving, which if you don't know what Pizzagate is, please type that in and do a little bit of research on that. please hit the like, please hit the like. So they're saying like Justin is verifying, basically throughout the video and these posts of these babies that it is real. That Pizzagate is real. So Justin, I did a live video, and I can go and find that footage. Maybe the next live I'll bring that up. Maybe later on this evening when we come back live, I'll show you the guys that. But someone says to Justin in the chat, basically about Pizzagate, like, Justin, if Pizzagate is real and you're talking about Pizzagate, do this. And Justin did, and it's right as the thing was on the camera. The comment was on you could see it on the screen in the live. And Justin did what they asked him to do if it was real, or if he was talking about, basically SA, and certain things happening to babies and children and things in the industry. And Justin did it. He did. I was like, wow, it could be a coincidence. Or because I'm like that, because it's not. I mean, it really, because it's right there on the screen. What they're telling him to do if it's real, because they're like, we know you can't like say it. So can you at least do this gesture if you are talking about this? And he did it. I was like, wow. Now Justin is the veil is slowly, lifting. So with him posting Yummy with all of the babies, and again, let me show you how many babies he posts. And this was every single day until the record dropped. People were furious because they just didn't understand. Even here, like it says, Justin Bieber leaves fans confused after he posted 13 pictures of seemingly random babies with the caption Yummy on his Instagram. Now, most people like me, the first thing I went and did, I went to look to see if any of these damn children was missing. I went on Google image search and stuff immediately. Let's check on these 13 children. Because why is it 13? That number definitely stands out, and stuff like that. I'm like, what's going on with the babies, Lord? So, people like me, I'm seeing all this going on. I'm doing research. I'm like, well, because they're saying, is these children missing? And I'm like, girl. So, I'm all over it, and I found some interesting information out on some of them. So I'm just like, wow, this is crazy. It absolutely is. So, and then some, when you will put in their pictures, you wouldn't really find anything on them. So I was like, okay, well, that's weird. But the amount of babies that he was doing, I think he was doing it because he wanted us to like saying something without saying something. But it's like, okay, well, then what are you saying by posting these babies? Because Justin never came forward and explained what this was about. So you mean to tell me this man posts 13 babies, 13 children, and he never states what it's about? He never states why he's posting these kids. Y'all don't find that weird? Most people would have explained, in some point in time. Beyonce with the horses and all of that stuff, it all started to make sense, then the Renaissance and then so then we started in the country album and all of that stuff. So it kind of started to explain itself, but this never explained itself because the video just made it more confusing, because then you see him posting #Yummy on the pictures of these 13 babies, right? And then the video comes out, and then you hear the lyrics, yeah, you got that yummy yum. So yummy yum is definitely correlated to the girl that he's talking to having good, So why are you correlating that with the babies? Because you putting #yummy on them. So the song Yummy and the lyric, and then to put them next to the baby and you saying yummy, this is why people was in the comments saying this. Let me pull this back up. Why people were in the comments like, dude, this don't even correlate to the because it's pictures of babies. So why would you be saying like a baby got that yummy yum? Like are you fetishizing children? Like what is going on here? Like this don't make any sense. Like, dude, just watch the video. So right here, like I said, this person says, who made it here from TikTok video? I didn't believe, but OMG, it's there in your face the whole damn time. These poor babies. And then this person says, how the F does this match with the video and the lyrics? So him putting #yummy on the baby. So yeah, I would agree. how does this match with the baby? Because you have a picture of a baby boy here saying yummy. So correlated to the song that he got that yummy out. Yeah, babe, yeah, babe, yeah, babe. Every night, every night. So like you're talking about in the song. Why are you posting pictures of babies saying hashtag yummy? In the video, at the end, there is a picture on a plate from the party, and it's Justin Bieber as a baby or a young boy, like an adolescent. And it says hashtag yummy. So he's even saying it about himself. It's deep, really deep. So I'm like, okay, well, clearly you're one of these. This happened to you. Whatever you're saying, it happened to you. But whatever you're saying right now, whatever you're saying about these babies, you are one of them. So now it's starting to make a little bit more sense to where I don't feel like this is coming from any type of sexual nature with Justin. It's more so of him trying to speak. I'm trying to tell you something without literally telling you. You know, I have to be as subliminal as I can. Because a lot of that stuff, if he truly says what he wants to say, it's not going to be aired. It's not. Absolutely not. If he said what he truly wanted to say or did what he truly wanted to do, it wouldn't have been out there. It would not have. I think it was Justin's way of letting his fans know what has been affecting him. What has been affecting him. And let's get into that. Because before Yummy came out, hold on. Girl. Let's get into that. Justin Bieber breaks down in tears on stage. This was May 2016. Justin Bieber broke down in tears during a very emotional performance on his Purpose World Tour last night. After a tough few weeks for the Biebs, it seems the 22-year-old couldn't contain his emotions during a performance of his hit song Purpose. As Bieber sat on the floor close to his fans at the bottom of the stage, he belted out the song emotional lyrics, shedding a tear. Of course, this only inspired the arena full of believers in Philadelphia to cheer him on further. Okay. It comes after a tough weeks for What Do You Mean singer. Just last week, it was reported the star is being sued by a fan for $100,000 after allegedly destroying his phone after a game of beer pong. So that Justin didn't care nothing about that. I'm sure, I highly doubt somebody as rich as him was on stage crying about a damn cell phone. Things got worse. Biebs at the weekend when a video emerged of a glum-looking Justin Bieber refusing to talk to his fans after an object was thrown into his SUV. However, after hearing their idol have broken down on stage, fans were quick to tweet him their support. Maybe he's regretting that face tattoo? Question mark. And okay, but there's more. Hold on, there's more. Oh, there's more. Justin Bieber says he had an emotional breakdown after realizing marriage wasn't going to fix all of his problems. Okay. So, and then I can get into the Selena Gomez breakdown. There's so many breakdowns that Justin has had, even with his wife. He said in this interview that he did with Ebro that he thought getting married to her would get rid of a lot of the problems that he had going on in his life. And I think it was the traumas that Justin has been through. Okay. Now, this is again before Yummy. Okay. Justin did a very thorough interview about, because we can get into this later. But he did a very thorough interview about childhood fame. Justin Bieber tried to retire. Okay. Multiple times. Justin has tried to leave the industry, but they will not allow him to leave. He's not allowed to quit. He's not. Okay. He's contractually bound to, perform, make albums, all of that stuff. Right. So Justin always hated being famous so early. He hated child fame. everything about it. And that's why I think the relationship with his wife, um, he felt like maybe doing something as adult as getting married and whatnot would help him with all of the stuff that he had been through and hasn't fully like dealt with, right? And it didn't work. So when he married her, it's like he felt even worse after. He married her and didn't even want to be married to her. Like he so it was more sort of like an impulse of him marrying her versus to like, I want to be with you. I want to marry you. Because they had dated for on and off for a long time, like almost 10 years. Justin and Haley, because of the whole Selena Gomez thing, because Justin has always been in love with Selena Gomez. Um, that's no secret. The reason I think they didn't work out is because of, well, Selena Gomez is bipolar. And I'm not saying like she's bipolar to say the reason they didn't work out is because she's bipolar. No, I'm just saying being a child star herself, coming from like the Wizards of Waverly Place and all of that, she's been young for a very long time too. So her and Justin can relate. I mean, they started dating while she was on the Wizards of Waverly Place, so they were both kids, dating one another. So they went through a lot of stuff together in the industry. I think that she was dealing with her own things and he was dealing with his own things. And the relationship just became toxic, them dating way too early in life and whatnot. Justin being a spoiled brat that was used to getting his way. And I think she was the same way. I think they expressed it differently. So that's why I think that it became really toxic with the both of them. I believe she became toxic when it came to him and he became toxic when it came to her. So they got away from each other, and I think it was for the best. But I think that's why it didn't work out. They didn't know each other. They were very young. They didn't know who they were. And yeah, I think Selena being diagnosed with bipolar and realizing that, I think that that could have contributed to it too. But I do think it was more so because of Justin that they didn't work out. Just being a kid, cheating and dating all these girls and being around all these girls and stuff like that. You being young and whatnot. When you're in high school dating and stuff like that, you're mine, type of situation. So it was the same thing. And they were back from the Twink years, when Disney Channel and their reality shows, their shows were really big, like the Hannah Montana, Sunny with a Chance, the Jonas Brothers and stuff like that. So which was a Waverly Place. They come from that era where they were treated like royalty. The Selena Gomez's and Lindsay Lohan's and all of that. Actresses back then were like big. They were bigger than like singers and stuff. You always saw an actor on the front of a magazine somewhere for something going on. So yeah, I think that's why they didn't work out. I think they were really young and way too much fame at a young age. Way too much fame. No privacy. And fame does change you. I couldn't imagine always having to make sure I look a certain way or presenting myself a certain way, hiding myself when I'm around certain people because I don't want you look up, you're just hanging out with a friend or hiring a new staff and all of a sudden you're dating and you're this, you're just all type of like crazy stuff that comes with fame. I can imagine that at that young of an age, to be discussed like that. You don't know who you are. It's kind of hard to know who you are. If I would normally just stand there with a t-shirt on and some shorts and some sandals or something, and normally just live my life that way and just hang out with my friends and be funny and have a good time, that's what I want to do. But to do that and you got somebody constantly taking pictures of you and stuff like that, and then they talking about how you broke because you had on just a t-shirt and some shorts and this and that, and then you got the world coming at you like, oh, they really not good. Like I can imagine that living under that type of scrutiny that young. Now as an adult, it's easy to be like, oh, I don't care about that. But as a kid, you're really gonna care. When we're in school and stuff like that, we care about we lie and say we don't care about what people think, but we care about what people think, you know. And that's a lot of pressure, I think, to add on someone. It's a lot of pressure. And nobody deserves to not have privacy because we all do stuff, whatever. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah. So moving along from that. So Justin, in his career when it first started, let's get into that. Let's get into that. Okay. Yeah. So this was Justin talking about his retirement. We'll get back to that. Let's get him talking about his wife because I feel like that's telling, and then it'll lead us into this. Let's get into that. Because he was very sad over Selena. He was, yeah. I try not to say that because I feel like it's kind of disrespectful to say with him being married. But yeah. At the end of the day, I do feel like he was in love with Selena Gomez. I still do think he loves her like a lot. Yeah. So Justin Bieber. Let's get into the what is okay. Justin Bieber had an emotional breakdown after realizing that the marriage would not solve all of his personal issues. The 28-year-old recalled on Tuesday's episode of the Apple Music's Ebro show. The Grammy winner married 25-year-old model Hailey Bieber in 2018 after a whirlwind engagement. Though they had known each other for nearly a decade and had previously dated, Justin's quote, "It's a journey. I remember when I first got married. I hit a little bit of an emotional breakdown because I thought marriage was going to fix all my problems, and it didn't," Bieber told host Ebro Darden. Now, I agree with Justin. I think a lot of people that have been through like traumas and whatnot, we try to put a Band-Aid over it, and we can't. We think that if we do certain things, it's going to get rid of it, and it doesn't. It stays with us, but it's worse if we don't get help, if we don't talk to somebody that can really, pull out that emotion and what we feel so we can understand why we do a lot of things we do, whether it's abandonment or the fear of intimacy or fear of loving. A lot of people that have been abused serial date and leave relationships, or as soon as a relationship gets serious, part ways from them because they don't feel deserving of it because of the hurt that someone else has bestowed upon them. So they don't feel worthy of it because of the things that they are afraid to speak of. So if you're in love with someone or feeling like you're about to fall in love with them, but you have all of this sadness and darkness, inside of you, sometimes you fear them finding out or fear having the conversation, and whatnot. So before it gets there, or before the behavior that you normally do that, comes out, before you start to sabotage yourself, you'll push away. You'll go away because sometimes you care about them and you don't want to hurt them. So you're like, I don't want to hurt you, and I feel like you will, but it's like, how do you know that? You can be good to a person if you want to. You just have to feel like you deserve it in return, because then you'll give it. But if you don't feel worthy of those things, then you're always going to be in like a really low place. You'll have moments of happiness, but you can't truly be happy because of what you are holding in. So you got to let it out. And when most people get to the point in the relationship to where they feel like serious conversations, are starting to come up, or they want them to be more serious, and things like that, that's when they part. And that's when they do things to, they'll go cheat and stuff on purpose, or just ghost the person, and whatnot, all because of what you're running from. And the person did nothing to you. The relationship could have been a good one. They were great, and whatnot. It's nothing that they did. It's truly not them. It's you. But some people will go on that journey with you. A husband or a wife will travel that journey with you. You'll never get there if you don't feel like you're good enough. So you'll self-sabotage, and no one we're our own worst enemy. Now, people can hate on us and come for us, but we deal with us 24 hours a day. So if you don't like yourself, that is exhausting because you have to deal with it. You can't get away from you. Like, you can't. So it's the same thing with Justin. He can't get away from himself. So he felt like if he poured himself into Hailey and put everything into her, it'll get rid of all the problems. It'll get rid of her thinking that I want to be back with Selena. It'll get rid of this. It'll get rid of that, this and that. All that stuff that I went through one night. I could start anew, open a new chapter. Marriage is going to solve all this. Just to get married and feel the same way. People right now that feel like because they don't have like money or a lot of money and things like that, that if they did, then all of their problems would be fixed. No, somebody could hand you $1 billion right now and you still feel the same way before they gave you the bit. Now you'll have some excitement in your life because you'll be able to do certain things and whatnot. But however you feel, if you're depressed, if you are sad, if you have darkness inside of you, it won't go nowhere. You can't, money ain't gonna buy that. You can't. because that's what we think about all these celebrities, because they go through the same things we go through. The difference is that they usually have money and resources in abundance, to go through the things that they go through, but they're not truly seeking help. They're really not, and they have all the money in the world. So you would think that they would be perfect. Oh, just throw some money at a therapist, and the therapist to get rid of your problem with that. No, it don't work like that. We are all human. Yeah. So the only difference is that they just have more money than you, but they go through the same things. Depression affects everyone. Money is not. Some people get depressed about money, and you can get money and still feel the same way. Like it's not, you have to feel enough to come out of a depression. You got to want to. Some people get caught in a depression and they stay in it because they feel worthy of it. That dark energy, them feeling bad for themselves, them pitying and all of that stuff, they get caught in that energy and they like it. Those are the people that go around other people, make them feel badly and make them feel, as if they're not adequate enough and stuff like that, and whatnot. They get caught in that and they love it. They love that place and they stay there, and it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. But then you have people like Justin, who has 1 million people around him, but is still not heard. No different than somebody that literally has nobody. Some of you have no one. Some of y'all out there, it's just y'all. Really like no family, no significant other, and stuff like that. So you fall into a depression, feeling alone. You're not, because look at somebody like Justin. Justin has all these people around him every day, family, friends, staff, all of this stuff, and still feels alone. Still feels like no one hears him. So y'all have that in common. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter that he has a bunch of people and you don't. All it's at this point is, I have all these people and I still don't have anybody. And so that means you have resources too. You have people too. You're just not utilizing those people. When you have people taking from you, they're only listening to take. So they're not really sitting Justin down like, hey, what's going on with you? Like, we can see something's going on. Like all this behavior, you're acting out, you're getting arrested. Anyone's sitting out really having those real discussions with him. You got people sitting him down talking about something. You need to sign this contract. You're going here, you're going there, you're going to fly there. How do you want your hair? You have your outfit, wardrobe. You just want to start using some food. There's but a whole bunch of yes men around you. Yes men aren't listening to you. You want someone real around you, somebody that'll tell you, oh, you look bad. Oh, what you been doing? You want that shit? Like, what's going on? Come here. What's going on? You need somebody that's going to care about you. Not someone that just see me like, hey, oh my God, it's been a while, and hug you. No, I'm the type of friend to be like, what's going on with you? No, let's go talk. Hurry up. Let's go. You need somebody like that around you, because then when you're spiraling out of control, there's no one to help you push the brakes. All the yes men, they're going to push you into that early grave. A real friend going to hold you from it, keep you from it, push you away from that pine box. They're not going to push you to it. A yes man will push you right up into it, as long as the check clear. They don't care nothing about, oh, he said he want this. Yeah, he said go get him my ounce of go do it. Yes man to do that. Somebody that care about you. Yeah, you ain't gonna do that. You can be like, yeah, no, I'm not doing none of that. If you want to, you have to figure out another way. Like, I'm not doing that. And he don't have none of those people, including Hailey Bieber. Like, she is a yes man. She absolutely is. So that's why another reason his problems can go away, because he didn't marry somebody real. In my opinion, he married a fake ass bitch. Let me get something to drink. In my opinion, he married an opportunist. In my opinion, he married somebody that has a grudge against Selena Gomez, because Selena Gomez has talent and actually has a career and sang and all of. She was just born a Baldwin. Girl, she a model stuff with Selena then, right? Selena done been on runways. Girl. Selena has talent. Or she wasn't just born. So so I mean, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. So I don't feel like, I feel like Selena would keep it real with Justin. That's why another reason why they were toxic and argued all the time, because she just didn't just agree with anything he did. You can go look up videos of Justin Bieber treating Hailey like a dog, literally treating her like a lap dog, treating Hailey extremely bad, and she would just sit there and just take it. Now, he wasn't like putting his hands on her or nothing like that, but the emotional abuse is out of this world. So that's what Justin's not innocent. He's not, but the emotional abuse is out of this world. And you know what? Because that I can tie that into this too. Do y'all want to do that in the because I have to go live again because we're going to be doing a voting. Okay, I need you guys to hit the link and vote when we come back. And I'm a girl because I can show y'all that video too. I don't like looking for stuff. I like to just have it on hand, but I know a lot of times when we talk, this stuff comes up because this is a lot of information, and I like to break it down. But yeah, he would treat her like a dog. So it gives yes men. It gives Justin is all really she has to look forward to being Justin's wife because yes, I do believe the same thing, Leslie, that Haley is an opportunist. I do. I'm not going to say she doesn't love Justin or have love for Justin, but it does give opportunists. It does give I don't have anything else going on. It does give that. It does give like I need this. Like I need it is what it's giving. And I'm a girl. Shout out to Bertha for the gifting a membership. Thank you so much, sweetheart. If you got that membership, please say thank you to Bertha. Shout out to my baby Giselle. She says, thank you, Sean. You have no idea how much this conversation is helping a lot of us now. Oh, thank you guys. Absolutely. No problem. I love you guys. I'll always like to drop off, little tidbits of, healthy things because, these conversations are helpful and people don't have them and they should be. So, and it's good for them to be able to catch it or have it here. Why not? I would love to be the conduit to that. So, yeah, so there's a lot to this story, a lot. But we're gonna I'm gonna do a little bit more reading, and then we're gonna get out of here because we're about to be at an hour and a half, and then we'll just come back for another hour and a half and finish this. We'll start right where we're leaving off and come right back into it. But I want to pull up those videos so when I say it, I can just pull it up. So when I say it, I can just pull it up, and I'm a girl. Yes. So yes. So it's a journey. Okay. He continued. It just kind of was a reflection of like, man, you're a bit of a hypocrite. Okay. Let's keep reading. After the couple exchanged vows in a New York City courthouse in September 2018, Justin said he found himself wanting Haley to do things he wasn't doing himself. His quote, "It's hard to sometimes look in the mirror and really have to realize, man, maybe you're not the person that you necessarily thought you were," he said. And that's just a result of trauma and life circumstances. So Justin is admitting that he's been through trauma. He's admitting it. That's what I'm saying. When this man is on stage crying, I even think it reflects like how he was treating Haley. Something happened to Justin. If Haley would have got to date the Justin that went to Diddy's house before the 48 hours, I think she would have dated a whole completely different person. I think she would be with a completely different person right now. In my eyes, Justin changed after those 48 hours. He did. He became another person. And to change that quickly, one thing for sure that'll change you like that, like an overnight change, trauma. When something bad happens, you become a whole nother person because it's like a door has been opened that you can't close. And it's like everybody knows that the door is open, but it's like they don't because that's how much you want to tell someone. Because everyone can clearly see that there's something wrong, right? Because you can walk up to someone and tell by their mood, you'd be like, "Hey, what's wrong with you?" And the person will be like, "Nothing. I'm cool. I just don't feel good." They'll say something like that. And then you just be like, "Okay." When they're really going through something, they're really going through, and they just feel like they can't tell you. They want to. I don't think that there's a victim in the world that doesn't want to say anything. I think victims that don't talk feel like they can't. Not that they don't want to. Not that they don't want to say something. They do. They just feel unable. They just don't feel like they're able to. So, yeah, I've never spoke to a victim that is like, I never wanted to say anything. And so it's just like, when even if they say something like that, it's out of fear. You don't want this person to know, or you don't want your kids to find out, or your parents, or some people are assaulted like while they're married. Some you don't want your spouse to know, and stuff like that. It's all type of reasons, but it's usually comes from somewhere, and it's not a good place that it's coming from. So him just admitting alone that that there were certain traumas, and stuff that changed him, because Justin doesn't act like he used to. Justin was off the hook. And that's another thing that I feel like states that a trauma happened to him. Another reason I feel like trauma happened to Justin is because Justin, he didn't have anything to do with his father. His father was pretty much like absent. And then it's like after that happened to him, his father came into his life. It's like he wanted his dad in his life. I feel that his dad in his life was being a sign of protection. Although Justin and his dad was partying, drinking together, going to strip clubs and stuff together. Like, I don't feel like his dad was the best example, but I think him having his dad around made him feel like, well, at least nobody can get to me now. Nobody can touch me now. Nobody can. I feel like it was a sense of protection that he didn't have. And once he realized that his dad truly couldn't provide that, I think that's when the pastor, Carl, what is it? I think he's like Carl Lentz or something like that. I believe that's when he came, the new figure, of like protection, because Justin's always been a Christian. So I think he's been looking for, someone to protect him, because his mom completely dropped the ball. On so many different levels. Yeah, a shield. Absolutely, Moxie. Like a shield. I think that's why. He wanted him back, because his dad was not present, like, in Justin's life at all whatsoever. Like, they did not have a relationship. And then just all of a sudden, Justin's dad is everywhere with them, and they're partying and and all this stuff. And it's like, okay, well, what's going on with this? Like, where did this come from? Like, where? Yeah, but then ultimately, they ended up parting ways. So yeah, Justin was off the chain, getting arrested, putting his hands on people, breaking stuff, vandalism, drugs. I mean, and at an early age, Justin was hooked early, but he was hanging with Diddy. I blame Usher for all of this because of this. Hold on. Then we're going to part 2 the situation, because y'all know I could talk about this all day. I got so much tea on this situation. I blame Usher because where is it this? Yes. So Usher being on Howard Stern, Usher stated on here, when Howard Stern asked Usher, would you let your teenage kid go and stay with Diddy? Usher said, absolutely not. Hell no, is what he said. And he was basing that off his experience as a 14-year-old being around Diddy. So why would you hand Justin to Diddy? Why would you do that? If you wouldn't let your own kids do it. See, this is why I don't like people like Usher, because Usher knew better. So with you knowing better, Usher, because he did. He knew better. If you wouldn't drop your own kid off there, why would you drop Justin off there? You dropped Justin off there. It gives you didn't have a choice. Like a sacrifice you were giving up. But the thing about Usher is, you're supposed to treat Justin like your own kid. Anytime you take somebody's kid, Diddy was only given 48 hours of Justin Bieber at that time because of Usher. So you treat that child like your own. If my kid if they bring a friend with them or something like that, or a family member, whatever I buy my kids, I'm buying them. When we eat, they eat. Where we stay, they stay. If I take my kids shopping, I'm gonna throw them some in there too. Like, I'm not just gonna just shop in front of them. I just feel like that type of stuff is rude. At least just get them like a shirt, or something like that. They'll feel good. If they're having to get them a shirt or, a pair of pants, something little, some socks and stuff, so they can feel, nice too. You know, when they get to the house, you know, everybody opening up stuff in front of them. That shit ain't cool. Like I don't like stuff like that. So you know, you're like I'm not about to take your kid like shopping or nothing. Like I'm not about to do that. But I will let them get a little trinket. $5 a store that we go into. $5. $5 and stretch it out. So and I'm a girl, but I'm not about to just do that in front of them. Like I just feel like that's mean spirited. To do something that everyone would enjoy and they just have to watch. I was like, that's so messed up. You stopping at the ice cream truck, but you only getting your kids some ice cream and they got to sit there and watch it. That's so that is rude, right? Rude. So yeah. So why if you wouldn't let your kids go, why let Justin? This is how you know these managers and these producers and these people like Usher that they're trash. Usher knowing what happened and what he was introduced to. When we do come back and we read Justin's story about him talking about childhood fame, he says that he's been on drugs since he was a kid. Yeah, he didn't say it started when he was when he was a kid. Who he hang with for 48 hours? So we will be getting into that. Make sure there's nothing else I need to shout out. Okay, shout out to Indie Gold. She's for being a member from one. She says, thank you for all you do, Sean. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I love you, sweetheart. Shout out to Cash Apps. Shout out to Loki. I love you. Thank you so much, Loki, for the Cash App. I love you, sweetheart. Oh my God, I love you, Loki. And shout out to Christine as well for the Cash App. We will be back. Okay, give me like 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. And we will be back. I need to make a couple phone calls real quick. Tip West. I hope you're by your phone. I need to talk to you. So yes, so we will be back tonight. Please come back and join us. Okay, we're going to be doing some voting and whatnot. And I'm a girl. We need to vote. And then we'll finish this story and we'll talk about a few other things too. Okay. So I love you guys. So please come back. Please come back. Please come back until the next show. I love you all. Okay. I love you all. I have to get a haircut. I'll get my kids from school. I love you all. I have to go until the next show. Bye.